This might be a hot take, but being a low follower creator is actually a blessing. If you have like under 1,000 followers, this might actually be a huge advantage for you. I feel like having a low amount of followers is actually pretty good because you're able to experiment like with different content styles without the pressure of like, you know, people judging you for that. I don't know. I just feel like you're able to test new things. Another thing, I feel like when you have a smaller audience, you're able to really have a close-knit community and you're able to connect with your viewers on a deeper level. And you can also reply to comments. Like, it's easier when you have a small following to like really talk to people and answer their questions, which is something I really love. I just love connecting with my viewers. Secondly, I feel like when you have a low following, it gives you the chance to really learn new skills, like in terms of editing, storytelling. Like, you're able to just go very slow and just build your way up. Like, you're allowed to be cringe, you're allowed to be different. Thirdly, which is something I learned like a year ago, is that brands don't really care about the amount of followers. In some cases, I'm not saying in all, but there are brands out there who don't care about the amount of followers that you have. Like, they'll still work with you. They really care about whether or not your video is relatable, it can convert, it's authentic, and also of good quality. A lot of the paid gigs that I got didn't come because I had a certain amount of followers. It came because I was authentic. I was being relatable. I remember when I first started posting on social media, I cared so much about the numbers. I cared too much about it. Like, especially I would say on TikTok, when I didn't hit a certain amount of numbers, when I didn't get a certain amount of views on my video, I would think, is something wrong with me? Nobody likes me? What did I do? You know, and it really took me some time to accept the fact that everybody's journey is different and my time will come. And I've been patient with that and I have been seeing results. So just embracing, just being a smaller creator, I feel like that will take you very far if you want to be a bigger creator, you know? But you don't have to be a bigger creator. I feel like with social media, we just think the only goal is to have a big following in order to get somewhere, in order to get opportunities. And that is far from the truth. Like, you can have 100 followers and still you can get opportunities. It's all about how you brand yourself. It's all about how you put yourself out there. You're not afraid to be yourself, your authentic self. People love relatability. Like, people love realness, you know? Not the, like, of course your videos have to be of quality. Like, I'm not saying show up with a blurry camera, nothing like that. But still, just you being yourself, that can take you to big heights. That can take you to big heights. That can take you far. And so, yeah, I remember like at the beginning, I was so insecure when it came to posting on social media. I cared too much about the numbers. And even till this day, I do be having some weak moments where it's just like, I'm questioning everything. Why am I doing this? Why am I posting this? It's not doing nothing, because at the end of the day, I'm a human and sometimes our minds work against us, you know? But the main goal at the end of the day is that this is just something that I enjoy doing. I just love posting on social media. It's just who I am. And I feel like you can't necessarily make it, how do I explain it? You can't put so much pressure on yourself. Like, if you're gonna do social media, if you're gonna be a smaller creator, you're gonna have to do it because you enjoy doing it. And if you enjoy doing it, the opportunities will come, the results will come, you know? I have seen a plethora of advice out there about how to grow on social media, how to do this, how to do that. You're doing this wrong. Like, I've seen so many different advice from different people, and what may work for them may not work for you. And that's just something I'm beginning to realize. That's why it really takes time to find your style, to find what works for you. So I feel like even social media, I really think it is a lottery ticket at the end of the day. It is a lottery ticket, you know? You get what you put out, okay? And so whether you want to be a smaller creator, you post whenever you want, you don't stick to a schedule, that's okay. Or if you want to be a smaller creator, you stick to a schedule and you are posting consistently, that's okay too. But you find what works for you and you stick to it until you see what works. And then if it doesn't work, you change your approach. Me, myself, I'm still growing, but I'm not waiting to feel big in order to act big. Hopefully that makes sense. And I really hope that this video resonated with you. If it did, definitely leave a comment below. Let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see next. And yeah, if you're a smaller creator, keep on pushing. You got this, and I'm rooting for you.